Hi everybody, my name is Erin Kelsey and I'm here with Matthew Bloom, and we're from Pekin Singer Strauss Asset Management, and we're here today to talk a little bit about our latest navigator. Matt, I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about how in this very stressful world that we live in, how investors should think about focusing their stress on things that matter.
Yeah, well, one of the most effective ways to reduce stress is to focus on things that we can control. And to do that, we recommend using Stephen Covey's framework that he laid out in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That's where he talks about the circle of concern and the circle of influence. And the circle of concern includes all those various worries in our lives, work, kids, finances, the national debt, worries big and small. Inside of that is a smaller circle called the circle of influence, and that just includes those things that we can actually control in our lives.
Could you talk a little bit more about what the circle of influence contains in personal finance?
So the circle of influence would include things like spending and saving decisions. That's something that's entirely within our control and is one of the most effective ways to improve our financial well-being. Another would be the ways that we respond to market events. Obviously, we can't control what happens in the markets. That falls outside the circle of influence. But we can control how we respond. And so that would mean making logical, sound decisions when there's a lot of volatility in the markets.
So for an investor, what falls outside in the circle of concern then?
So like I mentioned, market movement. No one person can control what happens in the markets, and so while it can be concerning at times, we really shouldn't waste our time and energy on that because we don't have any control. Another would be the political environment. Taxes and other policies can have a real effect on our financial lives, but we can't really control what happens there, and so it doesn't really warrant our time and energy. And then another one would be adverse life events. So certain types of health events, job loss, things like that. There may be some small things that people can do to improve their odds in some of these areas, but largely these tend to fall beyond our control, and so they're not really the types of things that we should be putting our energy into.
Makes sense. Thank you so much, Matt.
Sure.
Hopefully everyone is able to read our latest navigator, which is up on our website, which will give you, I think, some great frameworks for thinking about how to focus your energy and make a difference in your day-to-day life. Thanks so much.